Gcci presents Keur Jula Challenge Business Plan Competition.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Mariama Sach. I'm the founder of Messi Energy Solution, and our business is located in Ibo Town. Okay, and today I'll be talking about our finance. First of all, I would like to start with our starting capital. Our starting capital was $6,000, and our fixed asset, that is the tools we use and the materials, is $50,000, which make it all inclusive $7,000. That is our $70,000. That is our total investment. And also, like, our cost structures includes the wages we pay this to our staffs, the designs what we make with our flyers, and also transportation, food, and sometimes health insurance for our staffs. And also our revenue streams include wages we get from our partners, that is the construction companies or shops that sell electrical appliance. If we buy any material from them, they normally give us wages. Our wages too, we also have wages, money from the contracts we have, and also when it comes to maintenance, it also gives us revenue. And in any service we do, how we calculate our revenue is we have a financial template. In every 3 months, after every service we do auditing by taking our invoices and receipts and calculate all the money that comes in the business. And with that, we see if we are making profit in the year, because every time before we start, we normally make a forecast. Like before every 3 months, we make a forecast that, like, before the end of the 3 months, we should make at least 50,000. So we will trace it if we are able to have it, or if we are not able to have it, like, what can we do to improve it? So what we did is, like, if we try and we don't have it, we bring in new service and products. That is the light that we made. With those lights, it is able to help us to be able to pay our staffs on wages, and also to be doing our marketing strategies. We use the money we have from the lights to make it so that we can be saving the money, because we want that before the end of our 2 years of existence, we want to have the money that we invest in the business.
We still have time. If you have any more to tell us about the financials, or is that it?
Mm-hmm. And we also are planning to build a workshop where we will start to train people. So we also have a business account. First, we have Supersonic account, but some of our customers will not want to be using Supersonic. They said the transaction need to be documented. So that was when we start a GT Bank account, with a business account with GT Bank, so that if any service that we have with construction companies, for example, they will write an invoice to us, and we will send the invoice to GT Bank to make our transaction more easily. Okay. And we make sure that our financial template, all the staffs we have the same financial template, so that when we are doing the auditing in every 3 months, what I have will be the same with all of them, what they have.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what is your involvement in the financial management side of it? Yourself, how involved are you in the record keeping, the bookkeeping of the business?
Yes, I have the template with me, but we all have the template, but I'm not good in finance. So what I did is, one of our staff was a commerce student, and he is in the university studying business management, something like that. Okay. Now when it comes to the finance, I will be the one to observing and taking the records, but most of the calculations I'm not able to do it. They are the one to handle it, but I'll make sure that, like, after every calculation, what I have will be the same from all of us, what we have in our financial template.
Okay. All right. So you seem to have a very good control. Mm-hmm. You talked about forecasting and all that, which is really good. So you can compare, your performance as to where you are. What I'm trying to get is, your bottom line. So you mentioned about how you're going to make revenue. You mentioned about the cost. So what the profit line that you are anticipating in your business? How good do you think it is?
I don't understand.
The profit that you're going to make.
Yes.
Yeah. So you take your revenue minus your cost, your wage, for instance, and stuff like that. What you're going to be left with?
Okay. During our first year of existence, when we did our final auditing, we were able to make $15,000. That's the profit we made in the year. when we remove our revenue, what we spend our wages, and also like what the materials we also depreciate. Like what we do is, if example, the materials we have is 50,000, that is the solar materials. Now what we do is, every time, for example, the solar kit is 20,000. Now every profit that we have, we remove at least 2% in each of the profit in all of them, so that we can see like before the end of the 2 years, what if we will be able to get that money that we invest in the initial starting.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you very much, Sanjay.
Yeah, thank you very much. So in a year, what would be your expected profit margin? Let's say we are in 2022. So next year, do you expect it to grow by 10%, 15%? What are your projections currently? Since you are an existing business, you've already started.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you forecast for the next 12 months?
Like during our fourth year, we forecast to get at least 50,000 every month. But for this year, we want it to be like at least 75,000 because we include new service and products. So by the end of the year, we want to have at least 250,000 as profit because of the initial service we add and also the material that we start to manufacture.
maa ngi tudd Anna B Diallo suma number bi 095 la suma business bu ma bugg a def mooy biomass mooy lii comme for exemple comme biogaz rek biogas doo ko liyee mbalit lay jël pour miskon yi pour am lii pour am gaz wala nga mix lii puupi nag nii jël ko jaxase ko ndo pour am lii bi pour am gaz bi so loolu yëpp su ma ko bëggee pour ma lii matériel yi foog ma jënd tàng jënd pipe yi foo xam ne gaz bi foofu la moo jaare waaye tàng bi si boppam foofu lay defee puub bi wala mbalit bi pour jaxas am gaz bi so pipe yi foofu la gaz bi di jaar di lii so suma budget bi yëpp fixe asset bi loolu dina lii probably dina nekk 20,000 waaye capital bi yëpp dina nekk 70.
Continue.
loolu rek laa soxla pour def business bi business bi dama gis ne lii wut nekku fi so dama ko bugg a startanguma ko waaye bugga naa koo start ma def ko si suba kër waangum su ma ko starté mun naa koo jox keneen nu ma koo joxee keneen mooy damaa dem def di same thing lu ma def suma kër dem di same thing si këri kooku noonu moom tam mu am gaz fekka génnewut xaalis pour use lii pour jënd këriñ wala mata mun naa amee gaz bi si mbalit bu ma amee si këram wala domp lii bi mbalit bi ba pare nit ki ñëw fay ma tamit in tonne ma am suma profit as 10,000 wala 20,000 dafa lii rek dafa dépend rek business bi naka la moo liyee naka la moo progressé.
You still have time, huh? So they am no
biogaz bi tamit soo ko buggee use comme pollution du la indil pollution du la disturb si saxaar wala dara daf laa jox rek comme lii tamit comme mbalit yi balaa nit di jël mbalit di ko sànni wala puupi foo gis rek foo dem rek mu ngi am tilim wala lii mun ngaa jël yëpp def ko loolu yëpp dafa wàññi tilim daal I understand loolu yëpp dafa wàññi tilim pollution bi tam dafay wàññeeku loolu yëpp soo ko gaadee def ko si tànk pour nga am sa biogaz bi loolu yëpp mun naa wàññee xaalis expédition bi tamit du bëri business bi daal liiwul laajtewul comme xaalis bu bëri ba pare lii na daal.
pare nga.
waaw.
ok.
ba pare. waaw dama comme mun naa employé tamit ñeneen yi ñoo xam ne mun nañ maa jàppale si suma liggéey bi fekk damaa feegaay business bi comme nu moo gën a mun a demee rek mun naa employé nit ñi comme may feegaay nanka waaw noonu la.
jërëjëf.
thank you.
léegi xaaral question si.
ok naka nga def.
jaama rek.
good to see you again. léegi sa biogas business bi nga wax ni yow si weer bi nga xaymee sa business bi yëpp ñaata nga foog ne nga am si xaalis si li nga jaay si weer bi so si weer bi ñaata nga foog ne ñaata xaalis nga dugal si business bi
ñaata xaalis lay dugal
ñaata xaalis nga am si soo jaayee ba pare
profit bi
non so profit lifin bi sa revenue bi mooy soo jaayee ñaata nga am on a sanga waaw léegi yow soo jaayee benn gaz ñaata la
su ma waree defal nit gaz
waaw
ñaata lay am
waaw
dina am $500 wala $1,000 plus
di nga am $5,000
waaw
soo si bés bi ñaata nga foog ne nga mun a jaay
comme nii su ma waree def di same thing as lu ma defar nit
waaw
si on këram
waaw dama bëgg a xam rek si bés bi ñaata nga foog ne loolu nga am si xaalis loolu laa bëgg a xam
loolu kay moom su ma waree dem ba si këri nit fixal ko loolu yëpp lu mu maa fay comme dina ëppa lii dina àgga at least $10,000
pour benn nit benn kër
lu moo fixing bi yëpp tamit foofu la bokk jënd bagage bi yëpp si biir lii yam la bokk
ok so su fekkee ne di nga am $10,000 si benn kër ñaata kër nga foog ne nga mun a liggéey si weer bi
business bi nu moo comme dafa depend on business bi nu moo demee waaye business bi moom yaakaar naa ne dafa baax because kenn bëggul jël mbalit di ko sànni
waaw waaye balaa ngaa ñëw fii war nga xayma like si weer bi ñaata kër nga foog ne di nga leen mun a toppatoo gaz bu correct boo xam ne di nga am soo su fekkee 5 kër nga wax ne loolu nga mun a def si weer bi am nga $50,000 foofu ok léegi nañ jàpp ne 5 kër nga toppatoo si weer bi nga am $50,000 léegi lan mooy sa dépense yow am nga $50,000 boobu yëpp am na lu la yow jënd nga bagage yi yëpp ak yooyu léegi si benn $10,000 boobu noonu ñaata nga foog ne mooy sa dépense yow
mooy suma dépense
waaw
si lan lay yokka si suma business bi waati
déedéet dépense bi pour nga am $10,000 boobu noonu
waaw
yow ñaata nga dépense pour ñëw suma kër defaral ma gaz bi
ñaata laa dépense bu ma doon ñëw
waaw bagage yi nga jënd yëpp pour ñëw defal ma suma liggéey man xam nga man fay naa la $10,000 léegi yow nekkul ne da ngaa jël $10,000 rek nga dem am na loo isi ak yooyu noonu waaw léegi yooyu ñaata nga foog ne luy dépense bi pour loolu
dépense su doon single room la wala self la nii anga loolu ay ñaari gaz wala benn gaz rek ngay
waaw nañ jàppa $10,000 bi lu ma mun rek nañ jàppa $10,000 bi
loolu $5,000 rek dafay baax
ok so yaa ngay make profit yi $5,000 waaw loolu laa foofu laa bëgg a xam
$5,000 rek dafay baax
ok so profit boobu noonu léegi profit boobu noonu naka nga ko delloowaat si business bi
naka laa koy delloowaat si business bi
waaw
ma jënd moo bagage
ok
Espagne suma gaz lii bi su ma jëndee moo bagage mun naa koo teg fekkat keneen su soxlee du ma dem jënd si biir damaa ñëw rek jël suma bagage yi ak ñu ma employé mun naa fee gaay tamit foofu noonu safety lii yi tamit safety bagage yi tamit foog ma jënd ko ma teg ko pour safety
ok
ak ñuy dem di tiba puup yi tamit foog ma fee ñooyu noonu
ok alright so final laajte bi mooy am nga business moom foog nga record foog nga binda li nga def ak yooyu noonu li nga jënda luy dugga ak luy génne yëpp foog nga denc ko su ko defee nga mun a won su fekkee gañe nga ñu bugg a xam naka nga toolu su ayeloo bugg a xam fan nga toolu léegi ñu ñëw ñu ne la léegi dañ bugg a gis sa lifin ni foog nga nekk di record kan mooy def loolu yow sa boppa yaa koo def ndax
I can do it for myself because xaalis boobu óolu ma jot bu dul suma boppa business tamit moom nga defal ko sa boppa moo gën xaalis bi moom
yaay def yaay keep records yëpp yaay binda yëpp ak yooyu ok alright ok
yaa jërëjëf waaw loolu rek man tamit ci laajte boobu laa doon lifin rek like yaa ngi confident ne di nga mun a keep records yi proper records you are confident with that
yes
ok needuloo any help ku la jàppale ci faana boobu noonu
déedéet
ok
fooguma ko xanaa dafa fekk ne tamit ku nekk ma ngi ko teg si place am fekk su ma ñëwee danga maa jox sa record bi
ok
comme su ma ñëwee nii lii ak lii nga def nga jox ma sa record man dinaa bind calculation bi yëpp dinaa ko defal sama bopp.
léegi back to 5000 bi nga wax ne moom ngaa dépasse. ndax loolu include na ñi nga wax ne da nga leen war a fay ñi laa jàppale ñi war a dem tour mbalit beeg ndax facto nga loolu yëpp ndax boole nga ko ci 5000 bi parce que am na yu sew yu bari yoo xam ne di nga ko dépasse léegi xëy na yaa mu ngi gën a sa xel waaye fekk war na cee bokka pour nga mun a calculer sa real profit.
waaw xam nga profit di 5000 bi loolu benn kër la.
waaw.
loolu benn kër la de. boobu noonu comme nu ma ko compter rek di same way mun naa koo liis di ko génnee si xaalis boobu noonu fay gaay fekk maa ngi desee lu bëri because business bi tam laa cewut lii bu bëri.
ok
xaalis bu bëri.
My name is Mustafa Conte, and I hold a bachelor's degree in electrical engineering and automation from Northeast University of Science and Technology in China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. You know what you're here to do today?
Yes, I know.
Tell us.
To talk about, to present our idea and also include financials.
Okay. Especially financials.
Financials, exactly.
Right. So we're going to be analyzing your finances for your business. So we want you to tell us what's your financial model with the business idea that you presented. Last week she wasn't here, so it would be good to give a little bit of background of your business.
Yeah.
And tell us the financial model around it.
All right. Okay, yes. I am the founder of Protect Gambia. Protect Gambia is an electrical engineering and artificial intelligence registered business specialized in electronics and also advanced security systems. We do solar installations, indoor and outdoor CCTV installations, and access controls and biometric time attendance systems. A survey I conducted with my team shows that majority of the institutions, schools, and even banks use the manual mode of taking attendance, which is time-consuming, inaccurate data entry by individuals, and may consist of time fraud. Just to list a few cons. And with our biometric system, these individuals can clock in and clock out in a very fast and efficient manner. This it comes with an exceptional feature of facial recognition at a speed of less than 1 second, which makes it very efficient and very quick. And we also offer a cloud service to our customers, whereby this data is stored in the cloud for further review by the admin or real-time review or remote reviewing, which makes it exceptional.
So you have 2 minutes. Tell us about your finances.
Okay, basically, we started the business already. We started with 50,000. We bought a couple of biometrics, like 3 units, and we had operations. We had installations with a school called Abba Bilingual and one with GIZ, and we were able to have a turnover of over 60%. We are also looking into budgeting 100,000 to buy more biometrics and access controls, which we believe the demand is going to increase as we do more of marketing.
That's it?
Yes, that's what we have for now. We need 100,000 to get more biometrics and also access controls. As we know, the industrial market, majority of them lack access controls, and security is their fundamental value. So we believe introducing this technology to them would bring value to these organizations, and they are going to buy the idea.
Okay, thank you. We're going to ask you questions now.
Thank you for that. Can I know your customer acquisition cost? What do you normally spend to get one particular customer?
Okay, we spend basically with the cost, the logistics, after tax, we spend $10,000 for a product, and we sell it for $25,000, which means we make over 60% profit in each product.
So what do you normally spend to get one particular customer? Just one customer, just one?
What do we spend to get a customer? Basically what we do, we just market, word of mouth. We write applications to offices, and then most cases they accept our proposals, and then we supply.
Okay, don't worry. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe to follow up from there. Hi. you mentioned how much you spend to get to buy the product and what you're selling it for.
Yeah.
But there are other additional costs associated with that. So have you calculated that, for instance?
Okay.
Do you have any overheads that you have to pay?
I've included the additional cost in the 10,000. This 10,000 covers the cost of the project, the product, the cost of the shipping, the cost of the customs. It includes everything, basically.
Do you have to pay rent? Do you have to pay bills, electricity? Do you pay salaries?
For now, it's a home office, I'll call it. So basically, all we need is electricity.
Yeah. So look at all those costs when you're looking at the cost of acquiring a customer one. Yeah. Secondly, what are your financial projections to say at the end of year one, this is what you'll bring back. The end of year two, this will be your revenue or your turnover. Have you looked at that?
Yeah. For now, we've made around 40,000 profit yet, and by the end of this year, we are looking to secure 2 more projects, which means we are going to make a revenue of an extra 40,000 again, which we intend to reinvest in the business and also diversify into broader skills.
How do you record your finances?
We have an Excel sheet. We use Excel software to record finances. The cost, expenditures, literally, we break it down in the Excel sheet.
You only use the cost and like your expenditure, that's the only thing you record?
No, we include everything, the logistics, the customs, the tax, everything is included there. Then we deduct the total cost from the revenue, then from there we are able to know how much profit we made.
Okay, thank you.
Is there any question?
Do you have any more questions?
Well, I have a question. Maybe I missed it last week, but is it a team, and what are the skill sets
a good
that
question.
You have?
We are a team of young engineers and operators with vast knowledge in home, industrial, and commercial automation. A team consists of a bachelor's degree holder in information technology and another team member who holds a bachelor's in business admin, and myself. And also we have 2 technical workers that just graduated from the GTTI.
My business idea is about transportation, because over the years, transportation have been a very big issue in the Gambia, especially for students and working class. They struggle a lot before getting to their destination. And some even feel insecure to pay private taxis because of the security issues related to it. As a result, I came up with this idea of starting a company called Essential Transportation Service. Essential Transportation Service is an online web app where people can book a commercial vehicle to move from their location to their destination. Also, with this app, multiple people in the same location or in a close location can book a commercial vehicle to move all of them at the same time. However, the scalability of this business is beyond limit, because we are going to be working with commercial vehicles. So any commercial vehicle that subscribe to our service, we will generate, and any commercial vehicle that use our service at any point in time, we will have 10% of the money that is generated from the commercial vehicle that use our service. Also, from that money, we will use it to start buying our own commercial vehicle as a company, which will increase the revenue stream of the business. With $142,000, we will be able to build an application for this service, and also we will be able to buy location tracking system to ensure security for both the driver and the customers as well. As a result, the scalability of this business is directly proportional to the growth of the business, because as the business is growing, the scalability is increasing as well. Thank you.
Okay, can you dive deep into your financial model? How do you plan to fund this business if you had to win this money?
if I happen to win this money, the first thing I'm gonna use the money for to buy an application, which is the major part of it. You know, because you need the application to book a commercial vehicle. So that's the first thing we're gonna use the money for. And then also we have to buy location tracking system, which is a GPS for the commercial vehicles that are going to subscribe for our service. Because our business is focused on two main things: transportation and security for the drivers and the customers. Okay.
Can you tell us the prices of the security devices that you're going to use?
Well, after inquiring for the prices of the security devices, each security device costs for $12,000.
And how much, like how many do you want to have?
I want to start with at least 10 security devices.
How many years or how many months do you think you can make up the money that you spent? Well,
according to the business model, we are planning to, in our first year, we are determined to generate at least 200% profit in our first year of business.
And how do you intend to do that?
Well, with advertisement and with sensitization to the general public about the current transportation system.
My question is, you mentioned that the plan is to buy your own fleet of cars, right?
Yes.
So I'm wondering, first, how much does it cost to have the app? Is it a readily available app that you're going to buy online, one? And what need are you really addressing? How different is what you're doing from like Uber, for instance? That's my second question. And then lastly, how much, let's say for instance, how much revenue do you need to generate? How many taxi drivers do you need to work with? Or how many customers do you need to have to actually be able to buy a car in the next couple of years?
Okay. So first of all, I'm also into software development. So I will build a software myself because, so as a result, it wouldn't cost me much to build a software. And as well, with this application, I said multiple people in the same location or in a close location can book a commercial vehicle. For example, if 12 people book a commercial vehicle, 12 people living around this end, moving to the same area at the same point in time, book a commercial vehicle. So for example, a van of 12 passengers will be allocated to move all of them at the same point in time. And also with this service, there can also be a monthly subscription service. You can easily subscribe monthly. So the Uber will be taking you monthly from your destination to your location, from your location to your destination.
How many customers do you need to have in the year to be able to afford the cars you're talking about? And why would a taxi driver want to be part of, want to partner with you if they can just go out there and get customers? But if they partner with you, they need to pay you 10% of whatever they generate.
Yes, a taxi driver will want to partner with me because this application will bring all the drivers and the customers in one platform. It will bring the drivers and the customers close to each other. With this application, you can sit at your comfort zone and book a commercial vehicle. You don't have to go to the garage where all the taxis are, and then book a taxi.
That's for the client, right?
Yes.
Now for the customer, for the driver, what's the value?
Yes, it brings customers close to the driver, so they can easily have access to the customers easily.
You're talking about different departments here, right?
Yes.
So you're going to be focused on developing the app.
Oui.
You need to have an outreach department, like a marketing department, who's going to do that, and you need to pay them. How many months do you think it will take for you to burn that cash? Let's say 150,000. If you had to win it now, how many months do you think it would take to burn that 150,000? Because you need a lot of marketing.
Yes, to burn the 100.
I just need like months. How many months do you think you can burn that cash?
Well, in less than a year, I can do that. In less than a year, I can do that.
No, what I mean burn cash means how quickly would that 150,000 deplete? That's what I mean.
Okay. Well, it depends. It depends because most of the cash will be going to the security devices, I'm the one who is going to be building the app because I'm into software development as well. So I'll be building the app personally, and then most of the money will be going to the security devices.
Looking at what Babakar said, it's like you have different type of business model.
Yes.
Yeah, you have the subscription model, and also you have the on-demand payment, yeah?
Yes.
So how are you gonna manage all of those things? So meaning in a month, the 50,000 you're gonna spend, is it going to be on the technology that you're gonna build, or for the marketing, or are you gonna use that to just expand the app? How? Or the security devices that you're talking about? What are you gonna use that 50,000 for?
Well, most of the money after buying the security devices, most of the money will be going on into marketing.
So the 50,000 that you might be having from here is not, you're not gonna use that. You already have a money that you can use to build the platform.
I don't have the money, but I have the skill.
You have the skill?
I have the skill, yes.
Okay.
As the fastest growing GSM company in the Gambia, QCell has the widest 4G plus coverage in the country, 3 times faster internet speed than our competitors. So switch now and dial *335# and enjoy what true 4G feels like. QCell, Gambia's trusted network.
I am Esandao, and I am into satellite installation and services. Yeah, and also like we sell the satellite materials, and also we offer the service as well. And also like we want to start a business that that most people find it very difficult to have like the channels that they want in their the several channels that they want in their decoders. Now we are trying to work on a business which that we're going to introduce like a cable sort of, where you'll have, let's say, 40 channels sort of, very like BBC, CNN and the like, because sometimes only the discs cannot give you what you need, or you need so many discs to have different satellites, different channels. So now we are working on a platform where that you can have all those 14 different channels in one cable, where you don't need to have a decoder, you just need to have your cable, and you get what you want. Yeah. Also, like we need a sum of $100,000 to start that, to buy all the equipments needed, for that. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Can you break down what you're gonna do with that $100,000 to detail? Like, where's that money gonna go to?
Yes, we're gonna buy like the cables, and also the satellite discs, because we have to have a satellite disc where, like 5 satellite discs, where we'll have all the different signals there combined in a receivers. Like we will have 20 receivers that are attached together, that are connected together, so that it will supply, so that you just use the cable and have access to the channels. And also we need a ladder, because sometimes we'll be climbing on top. We need ladders, and also we need finders where we can use to find the track the signal, and connectors, and also die switch and those materials that are needed. Yeah.
Any more information about your finances, or that's it?
Yeah, that's it.
So what's your business model?
My business model?
Yeah.
Like the business is very, very equipped, where that we offer the services to the customers, and also like we also offer forget it, Sorry for that,
okay.
Yeah, sorry for that, yeah.
How do you intend to make money though? How do you intend to make money?
Like after connecting those cables, like we charge every month, the customer have to pay $300, yeah.
$300 is subscription?
Yeah.
So meaning each particular household will pay $300?
Yeah, every month, yeah.
So how will you run that cable?
That cable will be run through connection. Like when you have the main station, you'll have like a connection box where you can connect, like if you go to this area, you can connect that box there, and it can serve so many TVs or so many compounds in that area. But you run the cable on top of like these NAVIC poles, then you can just slide the cables there and it goes. That's how we do.
I'm going to ask a question. Is it legal? What you're doing, is it legal? One, do you need to pay for license
yes,
to get this? But also, are you allowed with the license that you're going to pay to actually connect people?
Yeah, we have already registered the business, yeah, and we also have, some have already been doing it, so we will just take that way, so we will get the legal aspect of it.
I think you're putting everybody else on the map, huh? I think you're reporting everybody else, huh?
Yeah.
What she's saying is that as a business, you should have your own pool.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So you're using Norex pool, from my understanding.
So even apart from that, so usually when you get this licensing, you can use it. You cannot use it for commercial purposes, right. And you cannot connect everybody in a neighborhood. So, that's one question. Another one is you've talked about what you're going to use the funds for, and
yes.
It's mainly what you're going to buy,
yes.
Right? But then the business is bigger than that, yes. Right? You need to do your marketing. You have your other costs that you need to think about. Have you thought of those? And what are you going to spend the money on? Is it just to purchase things? Is it because you have another source of revenue?
No. Like when we purchase these things, we're gonna pay for the transportation, and other services are, other things are done by me and one of my colleagues. Sorry, two of my colleagues rather. So, like, just a start of maybe with time, with so many profits, we can extend it.
Okay, I think I'll just elaborate on what she's saying. So you're operating on a subscription model business, right?
Yeah.
So you have a very huge chunk of fixed cost, an initial cost investment.
Yes.
So maybe most of the money is going through that investment.
Yes.
So before you get that money back, that return, before you break even, it will take some months or years to reach that again.
Yes.
So when you deplete the money, you still need staff to go out there and collect the money from your client and all that stuff.
Yes.
And also you need to grow to be able to reach break even.
Yes.
How are you gonna plan? How are you planning to fund that? Are you planning to raise more funds over time? Yes. Or are you just gonna rely on this 150,000 to give you a boost? Because remember, you have a subscription model business. Yes. You don't get everything back from one sale.
Yeah.
It's over time.
It's over time, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll just insert this question there. How long would it take? How many customers would it take for you to get back your money? Let's say, let's do it in a year. Let's say a customer pays for 12 months, right?
Yes.
How many customers do you need to have to get all your investment back? You said 200 per month, right?
No, 300 per month.
300.
300,
okay.
Yeah.
So can you give us more information on that?
Yes, like we can get 100 customers. When you get 100 customers, 100 multiplied by 300 will give you almost just quarter of the money that you have already invested, or even half of it. Yeah, because like 100 times 300 would give you how much? 30,000.
I made it easy for you. That's if the customer paid 12 months, but they're paying every month.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Come again, you said the customer?
So the calculation you gave me is for 12 months.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Yes.
In reality, the customers will pay every month, right?
Yes.
So for the first month.
Yeah.
In reality, some customers don't pay.
Okay. Even worse then. So tell me.
Don't pay.
And you have to follow them up. And it's going to cost you a lot.
Exactly.
Yes. Yes.
So for that, let's forget about 1 year. Let's think about 3 months. It's going to take you 1 year to get the money back.
Yes.
So you will deplete your money in about 3 months.
Like it's too sexy. Sometimes some customers will prefer that cable, and also some customers will prefer the discs as well. And that disc sometimes is like you earn every time when you go there to maintenance, sort of. So that money will be added to the money that I will use for this cable as well.
So you'll be making extra revenue on other services.
Yes, to fund the business.
Can I ask, are you already doing this? You started?
Yes.
Okay, how much have you invested? What have you gained from it since you started? So let's say, just quick one. Okay, I started this a couple of months ago. I have put in 30,000, and from the 30,000 I have put in, this is what I have gotten in the last couple of months.
Yes, just like the satellite, we have started one. That one I have already put less. I started with 15,000 because I bought the satellite finder and other equipments, But as at now, I have you know, I cannot remember because the figures are in my book. I make some records in which I left in my books, but I know the business is progressing because we make more profits, you know, yeah. Yeah.
So as of now, you're not keeping any financial data?
I'm keeping it in my house. I'm keeping it
in your book?
Yeah, in my book. Record.
So what if your book got lost? How will you record all of this information?
Today,
yeah.
You should have brought it here.
I forget it.
Or stop writing on a notebook and look at in the Gambia. You have some good software around.
Okay. Thanks for that. You know,
I cannot mention them, but
you can.
Yeah. Okay.
That'll be free advertisement.
Yeah. I will do that. Yeah.
Okay. Every founder knows the margin, right?
Yeah.
You know what margin means, right?
Margin.
Yeah. So basically, after you pay all your expenses from your when you do a sale, how much are you left with in terms of percentage, like 10%, 20%, 30%?
In terms of percentage, after deducting all the expenses that I have made, and so I will make, let's say, 20%. Yeah.
Thank you very much. My name is Usman Jane. I am the proprietor of OSI Connections and Accessories, located in Gunjur and adversely operating across the country. I was here last time on the 23rd of November. I told you OSI Connection started with a capital base of minimal capital base of $2,000 to address the need of mobile airtime. Our mission is to promote greater accessibility of communities' highly basic need products. So after 1 year of operations, we assessed our financial visibility, and we thought of a need to expand our customer base within and beyond Combo, and also to grow, to expand our products also that we offer to our customers, to include the sale of Nawe Cast Power, cooking gas, and iodized salt. Expansion always goes with cost. So we identify a need to hire a staff to meet the required human resource. The proposal was based on financial projection, the cash flow, income statement, and investment. So we were able to highlight that we need like $2 million to be able to invest that project that we want. So thank God we were able to at least plow back part of our profit back into the business, and also we were able to secure a deal with one of the banks. The investment yields a corresponding increase in our performance. Like when we start operating in 2007, our turnover was $770,000 that year. And we were able to increase this to, in 2018, we were able to increase that to 11,268,500, almost 97% increment on our turnover. And in 2018, we did a turnover of 12,628,500. That is like 12% increment. And in 2020, that was the time when I even resigned to fully concentrate in the business. Our turnover rose to $32,910,000. It's almost 160,000 increment. And last year we did $58,527,000. So after the projection, and still we are still trying to meet our 2 million expansion. These figures are realistic. We have the data. We know we don't have the time to come with all those financial numbers, but we have all of them intact. We are very conscious of what we spend on salary. We know how much fuel we spend on our motorbikes, and we know how much we spend on our rental as well.
Okay, I have. You done? We have.
One. Yeah, I think we.
1 minute.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. After the investment, you can see we maintain a consistent increase on our turnover on yearly basis. it's not by luck, it's because of the competitive strategies that we use to gain advantage over our competitors.
It's time.
Okay.
Right.
Just a quick one.
Yeah.
In one sentence, what do you do? Because I still do not know what you do. In one sentence, what do you do? But also, you're talking about turnover.
Yeah.
Do you actually mean your net? So I want to know, what's your net income, right? When you take out all your costs, what has been your net income, right? You're talking about 58 million. Wow, that's really impressive. Well done.
Thank
I
you.
have to say that.
Thank
but what
you.
is your net income? And for a company that has a turnover of 58 million, what are you going to do with 100,000 or 150,000? That's my question.
Thank you very much. Yeah, basically, our business is mobile airtime. We sell credit, what people normally call Nopal. So we are resellers. We sell to people who go and sell again. And we also sell at retail level as well. And we also supply companies.
So you sold a lot of airtime. Now, out of that, what is the money that you're actually getting? What's your net income from that 58 million you've?
Yeah, the net income on monthly basis or annual
yearly
basis?
Let's say the 58 million last year.
Yes.
You're selling airtime. So the airtime is coming from one of the operators, right?
Yes.
They have that's their property, right?
That's true.
You sold it and you made a margin on it.
That's very
okay,
right.
and you've taken out all your costs.
Yes.
What is your net income from that 58 million?
From that 58 million, sometimes it depends. When we take out all our expenses, we will be left with sometimes $100,000 to $200,000.
So that is your net income?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that is our net income. So you said also you were wondering what somebody doing 58 million, what we are going to do with 100.
Now it makes more sense because now your net income is not millions.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 100,000 or 200,000 because it's airtime you're selling.
Exactly. That's why.
So it has to be clear when you actually pitch that, right? When you talk about financials.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why. Sorry, 1 minute. I want to say something. Yeah. Mobile airtime. That's why when I came the first time, I said even though the GSM companies, they are offering a minimum margin. They are offering a very minimal margin. But I said, despite of all that, after our visibility studies, I was convinced that still, it is a market that somebody can go in and then make some money. Yeah.
All right, thank you. You mentioned something about
iodized salt.
Right. So how does a credit and salt?
Thank you very much.
Yes,
because the mission of the mission of the business is to provide like communities basic need products. Government has advised people to be using iodized salt, but I can tell you because I was able to get that info from at least Nana when I decided to go into iodized salt. Only 6% of Gambians are using iodized salt. In Gunjur, for example.
So so it's a trading company basically.
Not actually a training company. It is a company that provides communities basic needs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you're a trading company, it means that you deal with a lot of.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Okay.
Yeah.
So do you see yourself in a certain industry, or like are you blending technology with selling salt or something like that? Like that's what I want to know. Like what's the business model?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, now I wonder whether any business can grow without technology. So we are making best use of technology because like if I am lucky to be part of the next stage, then in our mode of operations, you will see presence of technology in it. And in our marketing also, last time I told you, you asked similar questions. I said like we have a Facebook page, OC Connections page, that we use to promote our products. And we also use the community radio also to talk to people, especially about iodized salt and our other services.
So how is your clientele right now?
How is?
Your clientele, meaning your customers.
Yeah, we have customers across because the business has some e-part service, which is the mobile airtime. Like we are based in Gunjur. That's why I always say we operate adversely across the country because we are present in Basse. We grow strategically because the profit is very margin. So if we don't control our operational costs, we're gonna run in a loss. So what we do is to have people like in Basse, one staff who normally go and attend Lumos. Then we do direct sale at the Lumos. And we also have customers like Kuntaya and others, the shopkeepers, where we send them on credit basis. And every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we go around to collect the money.
Okay, so my last question, I promise.
That's okay.
What makes you different from all the other trading companies? A lot of companies are doing what you're doing. What makes you stand out?
Yeah, thank you very much. Very good question.
And then in a few words.
Yeah, in a few words. Anyway, what makes us stand out is the way we do things. We do things differently. Because for us, we don't just see ourselves as ordinary nopal sellers. When we came, we wrote introductory letters and we dropped it to a lot of companies. It is true that even we were able to get the current president, we sell him credit and cash power until he becomes president. Because we took our introductory letter to Mayum. And we are also supplying UNOPS because we took our introductory letter to there. And we are supplying some of the banks also their monthly credit because we took our introductory letters to there. So it's the way we do things that makes us unique and different.
So your company is backed up with a lot of experience. This is my last question.
All right.
What will you do with 100,000? Why do you deserve that 100,000?
Thank you very much.
Compared to someone who's just starting out?
100,000, we need that.
Break it down, like just something very brief.
Yeah, it's very brief. In fact, we are very clear from the onset when we want to come. We want to get the 150, not the 100. And in fact, the 150, we've already planned it. All we need is get a motorbike, which will cost us like $65,000, and the rest we pushed it in product, which is credit. And then there's a lot of market to explore in this country.
So the 150,000 that you want to have, it's like you want to sort of venture into the logistics.
Yes, with the 100,000.
But do you know that comes with costs as well?
We are fully aware.
And how do you intend to tackle those costs?
It will come with the cost, and it will also increase our profit margin. So obviously the profit will cover the cost.
So how will you do that? Right now you're doing it manually, meaning you assign people to go to these Lumos, right?
We still have a motorbike that goes around.
So those people are they working for you?
Yes.
Okay, you paying them salary?
Exactly.
So how many are you right now?
We are 5 in number.
5?
Including myself.
And you are staff. Okay, you're all in these Lumos, or you just concentrating in particular Lumos?
No, we're concentrating in the Lumos in the provincial areas.
Okay, you know the Lumo is big.
The Lumo is big. The guy in the province, he is fully aware which days the Lumos takes in those areas, and he will go up to Birkamaba, then to Basse.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Thank you.
That's what we do. Yeah, the margin with the big dealers, the GSM companies will give us like 6%. So we will decide how to give this back to our what's the name?
So you have
6.5 with the big dealers.
So you have $80,000 to buy more credit to make 6.5% on that on that 80,000.
Thank you very much.
Which is very minimal.
It depends. You know, the credit sale. That's why the people we started the business with, there is none of them in the business. Some even traveled, and they will call, Pa, how do you know we will have continued? Because when you come to our office, you will see the investment, and it all comes from the credit. Because 90% of the Gambian people will always tell you the profit margin for credit is very small, and you cannot make anything from it. It happens to me when I went to Empretech. They don't recognize our business because we sell credit. And I laughed. I was not given the opportunity to even explain. They said, no, because you get 50 every 1,000. So we don't think that's a business.
You spend a lot of money on selling credit. Yes. So maybe you should find a way to blend in technology to be able to reach more people and sell more credit with a lower cost.
Like mobile app? Yes, so we are thinking of that because you know that one in fact is a challenge in the market right now. Some people now...
You want to build mobile app with the 80,000 now?
No, the 80,000, we've already explained what we want to do with. The 80,000, we just want to buy credit and then, because obviously when we buy motorbike, of course, yes, the areas we will cover will increase. The customer base will increase. So obviously you need to increase your working capital as well. So the 80,000 is just going to be added to the working capital and then we move out.
Just a follow-up question, and this will be my last question.
We're grilling you today.
Like what Babuka was saying is like this, you know, as technology evolves, you know, many people are getting digital, and what you're offering, you can have it in these platforms, you know. So how will you compete to that level if you're doing it manual? That's why I asked whether you're still going to this Lumos, and if you use this motorbike, you're just gonna go to this Lumos, but you're not using technology as a leverage.
Yeah, very true. I understand. You know, I always tell our team on the ground, we call it market intelligence. We are fully aware of how the technology is evolving. And even before I came in, I was even chatting with one of the contestants, and she said they developed this IT system. So I was even interested, but she said for the industries, because we are still looking forward how to incorporate IT more into our business. Because without IT, I tell you, in next 5 years, I wonder whether you will be able to even survive in the business. So we are seriously looking forward to that. That's why anybody invested in IT, we are interested. So we are on our market research.
SK produced it.
Keur, Jula, Charlie. Keur, Jula, yeah.